He's got 2 forges going. He's got double upgrades. What is he at right now? 1-1, and it looks like he's going for 2-2. I don't think we have any upgrades. Oh, we do. We got 1-1 for LzGaMeR as well on his infantry unit. Excuse me. I need a little bit more of my jungle juice. And clearly we can see that iNcontroL has forsaken these upgrades, but he is focusing on robotics facility units as he's just massing up these Colossus, which have proven to be very effective in all of the battles thus far, with the exception of the first one that he sent out that kind of got caught. Anyway, it looks like Zerg unit now attacking his allies' buildings, trying to get the gas because he wants that high-yield gas. And clearly that's going to help him quite a bit, make a lot of Muta or Corruptors or Broodlords or whatever it is he's planning on doing. I don't see any Broodlords coming out quite yet, but I do expect to see him soon. So a little bit of a lull in the action. Here are the Corruptors. I guess he needs a greater spire, apparently, which we haven't seen upgrade yet. Okay, he needs a hive. He hasn't gotten a hive yet either. So he's probably, he's hurting a little bit on the gas. That's why he went to take these two so desperately. Plus, he can't seem to hold this base. And his partner doing a genius thing right here, getting a pylon up. He's going to be able to warp in units right here to reinforce. That's what that means. And in the meantime, LzGaMeR and iNcontroL, not going to give him any more time to breathe. Going to jump in right now and grab that watchtower, take out that pylon that's been defending it, and basically going to start pounding on the Zerg again, taking out the natural expansions hatchery. Looks like they are going to get it down. LzGaMeR turning around to try to intercept the Protoss. Genius. Genius move right there. Getting EMPs off. Storm going off still, but he has gotten some EMPs off, so a lot of these are ineffective. And not to mention he's taken out the shields, of course, for the units that he did manage to hit. But, he's got the Templar upgrade where they come in with the extra energy, and that means that they can warp in and storm on command, which is a huge upgrade to have, and that thins out almost all of LzGaMeR's army. In the meantime, looks like iNcontroL still working on the army of Strife, doing a lot with this Colossus. 8 kills, 9 kills. That thing just adds up. I don't actually know if it got to 9, but it looks like it is going to get cleaned up by Team WC3. But in the meantime, Zerg player Strife loses the high-yield expansion. It didn't really matter for the minerals, but he needed the gas. And now we're going to see LzGaMeR dropping some units in another expansion of the Zerg. Zerg on 2 base right now. If he loses this is going to be as good game, because there is just no way he's going to come back from no bases mining, especially with less than 300 off the distance mine. Is he going to get it? No, it gets cleaned up just in time. LzGaMeR loses all of his units, but well worth it. In a good position, put the pressure on. Looks like there was a storm drop at the same time going off on these probes. Don't know how many he actually ended up getting. We can rewind. Whoa, that was way too far. Jump, damn it. I'm going to have to fast forward. Hold on. Usually it lets you go forward. I don't know why it didn't. And as soon as I get... it should be here. I guess I slowed down too soon. There they are. He warps it over the ledge, and look at that. He's, all right, we don't want slower. And how did he see that? Oh, he's got the observer. iNcontroL is on top of this. I didn't realize no storms got off. That would explain how they stormed these units right away. And so they don't get any kills from there. Wow. Man. So iNcontroL doing a great job showing why he is as good as he is at Starcraft-based video games. Looking at the minimap constantly, seeing what's going on, even though there's a ton to keep track of. Showing why Team EG is sponsored by Intel and SteelSeries, because they are damn good video game players. And now it looks like they're going to put the pressure on the Protoss player. And at this point, I got to say, I feel like Team EG is starting to run away with this match a little bit. Really, just the High Templar not working as well as they want him. And we haven't seen Broodlords yet. Man, I was hoping to see him. That would totally have a chance to turn the tides in this game. Looks like Strife trying to reinforce. Going to be pushed back by LzGaMeR's 1-1 upgraded Marines. But, Storm does go off. There was no ghost in there. It looks like that Colossus is going to go down. And they do. They push him back. In the meantime, iNcontroL is going for the high yield at the 3 o'clock position. And we haven't. I hope you guys have been paying attention to that, because I have barely looked at it. Going back to the army, let's check out the APM. Pretty low across the board. Let's now look at that, okay? Not making anyone look good there. We got a planetary fortress up, though, for LzGaMeR. And, what is this? It looks like the Corruptor able to actually corrupt the planetary fortress, making it completely useless for LzGaMeR to defend. Didn't even know it could do that to buildings. That's ridiculous. And now, basically, LzGaMeR is on the back foot once again. And, iNcontroL, nowhere to be found, looking to harass units instead. But he is not helping his partner. But the good thing going for LzGaMeR, he's got rocks blocking one of his expansions. That's kind of of mined out. But hey, it's still blocking it. But instead, they're going to go right to iNcontrol's expansion. And no! Oh, Team EG no longer running away with this match, but we are just going to see a big counter instead. And one thing that's got to be mentioned, I mean, if we go back to the incomes, I mean, EG is in iNcontrol doing pretty good with his income, but Axslav not far behind. However, iNcontrol able to run in at this point, and with the units so far out of position for Axe, he's not going to be able to reinforce this. It looks like Corruptor's coming in, but Sentry's going to do pretty much no damage to them. Holy crap. And it's going to take him forever to kill it. So they're going to eventually take out the Colossus. But it looks like he may actually get this Nexus before all is said and done. And that is something, look at the mineral count right there. That is not something that Axe can really afford right now. And if this goes down with an income like that from iNcontrol, sorry, so many names to keep track of. It looks like he's going to end up in a great position here. Is he going to get it, though? It does. It goes down. Storm going off at the last second. Not going to save that Nexus. We still got 4 bases once again for the Zerg player. However, I can't believe we haven't seen Broodlords yet. Seriously, I think that would turn the tides of the game a little bit more to the favor of Team WC3. However, he's just going to stick with Corruptors right now. It is doing a pretty good job of stopping those Colossi, as well as a Planetary Fortress. Who would have known? But iNcontrol with that income pumping out units, going to just put pressure on. His back's got to be hurting from carrying LzGaMeR over here. I'm just kidding, LZ. And LzGaMeR, though, he's got to get another base somehow. He couldn't hold this one, but the beautiful thing about Terran buildings, they float, so he can get this base after all. However, at the same time, again, iNcontrol still putting the pressure on the Zerg player. The Zerg player, the person with the most income otherwise, I think. What the heck tab was that? Units. Units currently out on the field, not what I care about. What I wanted to see was income once again. Yeah, Zerg catching up in income right now, and so really iNcontrol at the point in the game where he's got to end it. He's reached the point of a great position. Put that to use and take out all the units that you can. Storm going off, but just not going to do enough against the Protoss units that are going to be able to run through it. And oh, look at that! A nuke is coming out for LzGaMeR. Looks like Corruptor's coming in the back, but there are a lot of Stalkers. Stalker's going to get taken out by the Roaches, though. So really, iNcontrol's got a micro a little bit, and he's being attacked from both sides. Looks like he is going to end up losing these Colossus, but doing a lot of damage. Most importantly, taking out a lot of units. Look at the food counts here. They are all low with the exception of iNcontrol. LzGaMeR coming in the back end to clean things up with the Colossus to support. The question is he going to be able to... Oh, I think he's going for a nuke. Let's see, is that nuke done? The nuke is done. Where is it, though? Oh no, there it is! There is the nuke. And he uses the Colossus to get a view of that before sending the nuke off. And this, again, this is the only place where Axe is mining right now. He's losing all these probes. He may lose it to the Colossus. If not, the nuke's clearly going to clean it up. And yes, he takes it out. Nexus still up, but it doesn't matter. He just doesn't. He's got 150 minerals. And look at this. No probes to be found. Now the unit count's okay. We got 3 probes. No, we have no probes. Axe has no probes. He just made one probe, and that is a horrible place to be. Everybody knows that feeling where you're like, oh my god, I got 150 minerals and I have to start over. Now this is the beautiful thing about orbital command centers as Protoss. Oh, I have no money? Oh, I'll just spam mules, and guess what? I'm rich again. Let's go check out the income tab as it flies up for LzGaMeR. In the meantime, a little bit of a battle going on over here. We got iNcontrol being forced back by a group of Roaches and Corruptors, but I think it's going to be able to sustain this attack as he focuses on the Corruptors. That's going to allow him to clean this up with the rest of these units. That's what they're meant to do. Basically, the Colossus going for the ground units, and GG coming from Axe and Strife. WC3 goes down to the hands of EG's Starcraft 2 team. Beautiful game. LzGaMeR and iNcontrol pulling it out for Starcraft. A proud moment indeed, I have to say, and certainly a lot of fun to watch. So you guys got to see some more Zerg. You got to see an epic 2 vs 2, and man, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with that game. So all right, in summary, it looks like it was an IMBA game, a really good game of TP versus PZ, and certainly a lot of cool strategies being pushed around on this map as they vied for map control throughout it. And in the end, it looks like Team EG was just able to take it in the end. really we see that Marauders, obviously a very effective unit, especially when paired with Ghosts, and Colossus with some Stalkers and Zealots, also very effective. Templar, very effective until they get taken out by Ghosts with EMP. So I think that was what really turned the game, was LzGaMeR's EMPs taking out those High Templar, because the Colossus, without having to worry about the Colossus had to worry about Corruptors, I guess, but without having to worry about Templar, he didn't have to worry about microing so much, and the Marauder groups didn't get thinned out so quickly, so together they were a lot more effective that way with their unit combinations. All right, I also got to mention that the Warcraft 3 players have beaten EG a couple of times as well, so this feud has only just begun, and I hope you guys will follow along with me as we see who wins in the end, Starcraft or Worldcraft. I was thinking World of Warcraft at the same time as Warcraft. Warcraft 3, who knows? There's only one way to find out. We're going to have to keep watching games. I'm going to have to keep commentating. Man, I hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget to check out the Elitist podcast, and GG! See you in the next commentary.